Good morning, beloveds. Now I'm wondering if my Wi-Fi is on. If it kicks me off, we'll know. Okay, it's Saturday. I got to go to the park, and I was struggling a bit, and I got to the point, and I literally said out loud, I need a break. And right after I said I need a break, a cardinal came out of nowhere and hopped around on the ground and posed, and the blue jays came, and there were squirrels everywhere. So I got to take a nice long break. And at one point there was one male cardinal and two female cardinals. And Tom found a peanut that they would accept. And so we got to watch the male cardinal trying to break into the peanut. So I was like, this is cool. Maybe I should tell the universe I need to break more often and send me more cardinals. So we have an interesting title today, though. So let's get on with this. It is July. So welcome to the month of July. It's July 1st. Our title is For High Noon. Our author is Ursula Gestefeld. It is from The Breath of Life, 1897. All right, so for high noon. Because of what I am in being, I stand upright before God. Above me is the Sun of Righteousness. Materiality is under my feet. I cast no shadow that can alarm or deceive me. The night of sense consciousness is past, and I am awake to the light that can never be extinguished. In its rays, matter is transparent to me, and I see the soul world, which is molded and peopled by my thought. I know its nature, and that it is subject unto me. I am no longer drawn by it, but by the attraction of this sun, and I am held upright, for my face is turned toward it, and not toward the ground. I am poised, and though my feet are upon the ground, I have found my wings, which have been close-folded so long. I spread them wide, and none of the assaults from the soul world, none of the clamor and strife can overthrow my equilibrium, for they bear me up while the light is on my face. I see no longer the likeness of my false ideal of people. I see instead the likeness of God. The distorted shadow has faded away, and the real person has come into their own. The heavens are opened unto me, and I see and I hear that which dwells therein. I know my home, and my wings shall bear me there. I hold my hands wide to help those brethren whose wings are not yet unfolded, because they are still weighted with that false consciousness that bows them towards the ground. I desire to help them stand upright and turn their faces towards the same sun, for I know that my home is also their home, and that we have one spirit. I am of the Spirit. I go to the Spirit. I come down from the heaven that I might ascend up to it with my own wings. I read the riddle. There is no mystery. All is light. Now, what am I going to do with that? Oh, my Lord. Outside of it was beautiful. I don't know. Although now I understand the title, High Noon. When the sun is directly overhead, you don't cast a shadow. And that's what she's talking about. It's like when you hit that moment in spiritual consciousness, when all you see is the light. When you look around and see, as she called it, the soul world, see that it's all God. And yeah, there's no shadow to deceive you because it's all light. It's kind of one of those, no matter what is going on, turn your face to the light, turn your face to the light. There is no problem. Turn your face to God. That's what it reminds me of. I got nothing. I got nothing. It was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I appreciate where she says, and I unfold my wings, held close so long, and I reach out to my siblings who are still bowed down by the weight, because I want to help them. It's like I'm of God, and perhaps I came down here to figure that out. And when I realize who I am, that I'm free. I think I'm going to let that one go. It doesn't need any more commentary from me. It's just beautiful in and of itself. So I would suggest the mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to turn our face towards the sun, towards the light, towards the spirit. No matter what's going on, don't be deceived by the shadows. And that's not to say that shadow work, there's not a whole lot of value in shadow work. There's a lot of value in shadow work. But sometimes we have to turn our face to the sun, let the shadow disappear, and look at the soul world all around us and see it. See it in that sun. What did she call it? The sun of righteousness, materiality under my feet. I cast no shadow that can alarm or deceive me. And she says, I am awake to the light that can never be extinguished. In its rays, matter is transparent to me, and I see the soul world which is molded and peopled by my thought. I know its nature, and that it is subject unto me, not to me, unto me. I am no longer drawn by it, but by the attraction of the sun, and I am held upright, for my face is turned towards it and not towards the ground. I am poised, and though my feet are upon the ground, I have found my wings, which have been close folded so long. I spread them wide, and nothing can knock me from my equilibrium. Poetry. Spiritual poetry. All right. So the mission today, you got it. Turn your face towards the sun, and don't let the shadows deceive you. All right, beloveds, that is the mission today. That Ursula Gestefeld, I commend her to you. She's an amazing woman, and that was from 1897. So, one of our foremothers. All right, the other mission is the same mission I give you every day, which is to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself, which is absolutely what I did today when I said I needed a break, and then the universe presented me a cardinal. And you may not know, but I have an affection for cardinals because they were my grandmother's favorite bird. And they have an association that when a cardinal appears, somebody from the other side is checking in on you. And I've always associated them with my grandmother. But I've also, when Ruth passed, I saw a cardinal. And now Pat has passed, and I've seen cardinals 2 Saturdays in a row in the park. So, people from the other side checking on me. So, all right, I'm going to take a deep breath. Loving, kind, compassionate. It looks like taking a deep breath before you speak. It looks like taking a nap. It looks like taking a walk. It looks like taking a break. It looks like eating something good and good for you. It looks like drinking plenty of water. It looks like taking the time to turn your face towards the sun. And it looks like taking the time to discover your wings. And I also say it looks like eating dessert first, which I now know is a metaphor for don't save the good stuff. Don't wait on the good stuff. Do the good stuff now. Wear the nice clothes. Eat with the fine china and silverware and glassware. Do the good stuff now. Don't save the good stuff. Your life is a special occasion. Please treat it as such. All right? And sometimes the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do is have a piece of chocolate. Okay? All right. Yeah. I also encourage you, as I always do, to do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like. I encourage you to drink plenty of water. It is still very, very hot. I brought my water with me because, yeah. I'm very serious about drinking a lot of water. And then get that early in your day bright light. I love to go to Myers Park because it is very shady, but I still get plenty of time where I get, a good amount of sun early in the day. And I'm trying to make sure I'm out of the park by 9 o'clock simply because, after that, it's too hot. And 2, the light hits that. But circadian rhythm. All I'm suggesting is 5 to 10 minutes of early in your day bright light on your face and your forearms. It helps to reset those hormones. It'll support your vitamin D levels, all that stuff. And if you want to look it up, it starts with a C, circadian. But it's a hormone cycle. It's a natural hormone cycle that includes melatonin, because melatonin is a hormone. So you get that early in your day bright light, then when the sun goes down, your body can shift to making appropriate melatonin. So you'll sleep better at night and you'll have more energy during the day. It's science. You can look it up. So try that. All right. And then, as always, I've been quoting women, but I can't leave my Ernest alone. So my favorite quote is, "Open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you, you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time." What Ursula Gestefeld gifted us with today is spiritual poetry. You want to open the windows to your soul? Read poetry. That was poetry. Wilcox, her first name, Ella Wilcox. Beautiful spiritual poetry. Rumi is beautiful spiritual poetry. Hafiz is beautiful spiritual poetry. That is one of the ways to open the windows of your soul. You can also listen to music. That will open the windows of your soul. And then, read beautiful things. And then take a look around at the world. As she said today, turn your face to the sun. The spiritual sun and the actual sun. Although, wear sunglasses. Let's not burn the eyes out. And you can always take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. Okay? That is how we open the windows of our soul. That is how we recognize that there is one source. That is how we recognize that heaven is a state of mind, a state of consciousness. And that we can get there anytime. It's not a place we have to get to. And once we recognize that, we're that much closer to a world that works for everybody. She says, I stretch out my hands, to my siblings to help them where they're bowed by the weight. I want to help them find the sun. Well, same. I want to help you find heaven. And how do I do that? By reminding you it's a state of mind. It's a state of consciousness. We're all on this journey together. As Ram Dass says, we're all walking each other home. Okay? We can hold each other's hands. I can't walk your path for you, but I can walk beside you and hold up the light. All right, beloveds. And did I say look for the good and praise it? I think so. I'm a little muted today and confused today and tired today. But it was a beautiful reading. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. I think I'm at the social media part where I remind you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running River Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I want to commend those to you, especially the YouTube channels, because I do a lot of work on the YouTube channels, and there are all kinds of playlists, and you can please take advantage of all the content that's up there. So please, take care of, there's good stuff up there. So feel free to go and like and share all of that stuff. And then I want to remind you that if you want to know what's going on with the center, email info@creativelife.org. That'll get you on the constant contact. That way you'll, one, know what's going on, and two, the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll either take you right to the information, like it'll take you right to our, as the word YouTube channel. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel. And there's a playlist on there where I read this thing called You, which is my favorite Ernest Holmes book. So there's that kind of stuff on there. All right. And, or it'll take you to the person that can help you get the information. So please feel free to do that. All right. Yep. I'm done. I guess I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a catter day. That's the kind of day I'm going to have. I'm going to cuddle with my cats. A high noon day, a look for the sun day, a turn your face to the sun day, a find your close folded wings and stretch them out and know that they will hold you day. A good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You're a beloved child of God. You're a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you're a godling in whom God is well pleased and well represented. Always. All right? That is the truth of your being. When we know who we are, we move through the world differently. So spend some time getting to know yourself. Know yourself as the beloved child of God that you are. All right? Okay. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. And tomorrow is Sunday, so we will have an amazing service on Facebook Live at 11, and it'll be up on YouTube that night. All right? Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.